Welcome to East by West Farms. Here we grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Today I'm going to make some sticky rice wine from scratch. To make sticky rice wine, all you need is some sticky rice that cooked just like regular rice, and then yeast ball that I will show you what it look like, and the instant pot that have the yogurt function. The sticky rice wine is usually sometimes it's called rice pudding. It starts with low alcohol content, and it's also the base for making sake. When I grew up, we eat sticky rice wine during Chinese New Year. That's why I'm making this. Usually we have a big dinner on New Year's Eve, say around maybe 8 o'clock, and then we will either play mahjong or watch the gala and all that until midnight. At midnight is when you have your sweet tooth, is that we will cook the sticky rice wine with sweet like dates, dried logan, goji berry, and the sticky rice ball. At midnight, you will drink this, and they give you, it warms you up. It's a very nice childhood memory of the Chinese New Year is the sticky rice wine, and that's why I'm going to make it today. To make the rice wine, I usually buy this yeast from the Asian store. Usually there are 2 yeast balls in there, and this is crushed. To mix it with the rice, I need to crush it a little bit more. The yeast should be like this powdery like, and since this come with the bowl, I'm just putting this in a piece of cotton cloth, and then I close that up. And to crush it, you can use a rolling pin. I'm just going to use the handle of the knife. All right, that's good enough. So I put this in a bowl. The next step is mix the rice that is cooked, use the instant pot with the yeast, and then put in another of this stainless steel bowl for the instant pot to let it ferment. The rice is sticky rice, so it's helpful to have some cooled boiled water. What you do is basically scrape this rice and break them apart, so make them kind of into small pieces so that it's easy to mix with the yeast. I can feel the rice it's about my body temperature. If it's too hot, then it's not good. It's going to kill the yeast. After that, you put the yeast. Just put a layer of yeast on that. It's not very critical. The moisture also is important for the fermentation. So if you feel it's a little bit dry, you can sprinkle some of this cool water in there. And then you can just transport that into this pot. And that's one layer. Continue for second layer. The bottom is a little bit burnt, so it's better to not use it. So I save it just for snacking. They're actually pretty good. I finished mixing the rice with the yeast, and it's almost to the rim or the full part of that steel bowl. The next is I want to basically make a hole in the middle. As the rice fermenting, it starts to release liquid and the alcohol into the hole. I can look at the hole and know whether the process is ready or not. Just take a spoon and push the rice to the side. Smooth it out a little bit. So that's what it look like. So obviously now it's dry. As the rice gets fermented, it gets more and more liquid, and then the liquid will collect in the hole over there. After I make the hole, the last step is put this in the instant pot and then let it ferment. Make sure you have the yogurt function. Some recipe says low and some recipe says normal. I found out that normal seems to be the better. Then it's 24 hours. Sometimes it takes more than 24 hours, but it's better to set at 24 and then you come back and check it. If you need more time, you add more time to that. The sticky rice one is set up. I will just let it sit in here and then let the yeast do the job. It usually takes about 24 to 40 hours to be ready. The process is pretty fast. After it's done, then we can enjoy the nice sticky rice pudding. We can also use this as the starter for pumpkin or butternut squash wine, and we probably will make a different video on that. In this video, I show you how I make sticky rice wine for the Chinese New Year. If you like this video, please give me a thumb up. Any questions or comments, please leave it down below. If you have not done so, please hit the subscribe button to follow our journey with the Yeast by West Farms.